today as it will be looking back by the end of next year. And as clear as it will be looking forward to 2020, we said that through membership, style, and through voice, there will be many things that I will ask of you, and likewise many things you will ask of me. Together we will grow. We grow a Denver Rotary Club's vision, vitality, and viability. V.2020. We're proud of our past, and we're focused on our future. This is a letter from the future me, dated July 1, 2011. Signed, Doug McLemore, your president. We begin now. I'll see you there. Talk to us about Senior Thornton.
Thank you, Doug. Good to see me one more time. This year, Roland's theme was engagement, and in a moment I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you what if. But first, I'd like to tell you about some of the reasons we've been so blessed with Roland as our club president. We appreciate what you've done, and what you've done hasn't gone unnoticed. In a word, Roland's unflappable. Your even demeanor carries us through challenges, but with a sense of progress and a twinkle in your eye. Since joining the club 6 years ago, Quest Communications, Roland's company, has been a table sponsor of the Brent Rickey Award, increasing their commitment to $18,000. And in addition, he reached out to vendors and brought in 2 additional table sponsors in 2009. Roland personally has led by example through his generous support of both our foundations. He's a Silver Fellow of the Denver Rotary Club Foundation and a Paul Harris Fellow +5 of the Rotary Foundation. He became actively involved in the World Community Service Committee and received Most Outstanding New Committee Member in 2005-2006. In alignment with his theme of engagement and increasing membership, Roland brought in 2 members this past year, a total of 5 in his 6 years of membership. His wife and Linda are both great supporters of Denver Kids Inc., with Linda serving on the board of directors. Together they hosted the table at the annual Empowerment Breakfast. Roland's also been active outside of Rotary, having served on several boards, including Food Bank of the Rockies and the Colorado Black Chamber. But he still had time to engage at a personal level. After Darlene's father passed away, he took the time to find the obituary on the internet and then shared it with the club. So I told you I was going to ask you a question. What if there were an organization that included over 1 million people in all over the globe, and it included fellowship and an opportunity to serve? And what if in Denver you had the opportunity to join a group of like-minded community servants who believe in the 4-way test of all the things that we say and do? And through its foundation, put over $4 million to work in helping our community and the rest of the world. And it has members that care enough to the point of having perfect attendance for over 50 years, and still will call you by your first name every time you walk through the door. The truth is, we all know the answer to this. As members of the greatest service club in the world, you all have risen to Roland's challenge of engagement. I'd like to call on past President Doug Jackson, also Pancake Peach Flipper, to tell us a little bit more about Roland.
Thanks, Brian. This has been a story of engagement. I guess Doug McLemore will do the story of marriage, and Seth Patterson gets the alimony and child support. Here's a few interesting facts about our marvelous, engaging, and outgoing president, Roland Thornton. He grew up in Cleveland, remains a great fan of both the Indians and the Browns. His most unfavorite Bronco game memories are undoubtedly the drive in 1987 and the fumble in 1988. Both kept Roland's beloved Browns out of the Super Bowl. Roland is a graduate of Indiana University, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in science. with a concentration in business administration. He went on to acquire a master's at the University of Illinois in information systems programming. You've met his family. You know a lot about Roland. So enough with the official background. Let's dig in and see what Roland is really all about. We've learned that he loves golf and he has hobbies like building birdhouses. We also have learned that he loves collecting Academy Award-winning movies. His favorites are Casablanca and The Shawshank Redemption. Now take a peek at one of, no pun intended, take a peek at one of Roland's birdhouses. Here we see him about to close the awning on one of his large Italian birdhouses. This was called Cafe Centrale. It attracts a lot of cute chickadees. Roland is especially proud of these two pelican birdhouses that he sculpted, and you'll notice the little cute stairway going up between the two. Here's one where we see Roland trying to prop up one of his largest birdhouses. Now this striking model is intended to house ostriches and emus and dodo birds, but Roland apparently forgot that the first two breeds can't fly and the third one is now extinct. As for his golf hobby, even his honeymoon in 1978 found time for him to hit the links. You'll notice the sexy shorts and the matching tube socks. And if you'll take a real close look at that sandwich, that's exactly why he got the gift here. But I'm not sure it's USGA certified there, Roland. He'll engage in a game of golf anywhere, including here at the top hole of the Long Peaks Country Club at an altitude of 14,217 feet. Or maybe this is a photo from his unsuccessful audition for Avatar. Oh no, wait, we were wrong. We were wrong. It's actually Roland competing in the Minneapolis 500, a very little-known snowmobile race. Here is President Roland after he was notified that he was elected. He failed to comprehend, however, that he had been elected president of Denver Rotary and not president of the United States of America. He had another little mix-up this year. He was invited to go to speak in Venice, California. Oops. And one more mix-up, he was informed that Soup Day included a benefit for the rescue mission. Roland mistakenly thought that he was set to go on a rescue mission from Rotary. You talk about getting engaged, huh? And as a result of his unauthorized use of that rescue plane, Roland was arrested by military authorities, tossed into the brig of the aircraft carrier USS Midway in San Diego. He wasn't there long, and when he got out, Roland's wife Linda was there to greet him with a joyful embrace, but unfortunately they were also upstaged by a rather oversized couple behind them, who were also sharing a very special engagement. And here we see Roland and Linda today. She's much happier knowing that Roland completed his successful term as Club 31 president, and he can now return to his less hectic life as an itinerant birdhouse maker and golf pro. Please sit back and enjoy a few more engaging pictures of our past president, and while you do that, I'm going to ask Sue to come up and present Roland with the Feather Duster Award. Roland, congratulations, friends.
Thank you, Doug. I really like that little one. Doug, thanks for the wonderful comments, but I have something a little more mundane right now. This is a royal proclamation of the Society of Useless Rotary Presidents lately unleashed upon society, otherwise known as surplus. Whereas Roland Thornton has faithfully completed his term of office as president of the Rotary Club of Denver, and whereas he has become an irrelevant, extraneous, superfluous, unessential, and beside the point has-been, and whereas he has earned his place as a member of this most illustrious fellowship of erstwhile club presidents, now therefore I, Sue Fox, the current holder of the Surpluses Order of Feather Duster, now have the honor of passing such honor on to Roland Thornton, 2009-2010 past club president.